Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron number 4. Currently we're playing as South Africa, nationalist South Africa to be precise. And the last thing we'd actually done here, of course, well, in the last episodes we had basically gained control here of modern day Saudi Arabia, plus of course Iraq, so there's a nice contingent of our manpower here. But really where the main thrust at the moment seems to be going is here in Kalimantan, which is a part of the Dutch East Indies. So at the moment we are basically slowly invading the country here from the east, northeast. And the idea is we basically will be pushing out the current forces that are up there, which is lots of Filipino troops, American troops, British, as well as Dutch. We should hopefully be able to push them out in full through, of course, all of our units that are basically based here at the moment. As you can see, I'm basically putting quite a bit of troops into this fray here. I'll move that one aside. I'm going to try to take as much of this terrain as I can. There's some nice resources here, particularly if I look in this province here. That's really the main one. It's got lots of rubber as well as oil in here. Right. Just going to see if I can maybe thrust into them, push them back. These guys here, can I push it into there? As you can see, we're doing quite well over here. I'm using motorized divisions here, which is a very nice composition of the unit itself. Can I show that to you? No, not at the moment, looks like. Let's look at these guys here. So that's basically, that looks to be a really mixed bag. So I basically got, of course, my own motorized units here. I've got some Bulgarian stuff, Hungarian stuff, Turkish stuff, as well as, what is this, Romanian stuff. So it's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of where the units come from. But in terms of the actual tanks, those are mostly ours. There's a few Romanian ones here. And of course, I also got some modern tanks, Centurions, operating there as well. So yeah, that's probably one of our most modern units, so to speak, that we basically are pushing into here. We're trying to push this infantry unit back to try to create, of course, a nice stranglehold foothold over here. Quite a few units are defending there, as you can see. Looks like we took ownership of this province here. And what happened with that? That went back to who? Siamese. Interesting. Now, I'm not quite sure why this at the moment is automatically moving units around. Okay. Who's the original owner of this province? That seems to have been the Dutch. Who's the original owner of that province? Also the Dutch. Why has it not gone over to me as opposed to the neighbors here? I'm not quite sure there. It's gone to the Siamese for some reason. Okay. Anyways, here we got all these units here. Let's do a nice thrust from multiple angles into there. Again, we can attack from more angles here as well. See what we can do here. See if we can actually totally annihilate these units here. That would be a nice result to see, but yeah, it looks like we are actually on the winning side there, so that's nice. Ooh, we got some new land leases coming in. Wants to provide Vichy France motorized. Nice, thank you. If you could only provide me some manpower as well, that'd be nice. More motorized. And more, I guess, motorized. Okay. So supply-wise, that's a new route we're seeing here, isn't it? Eritrea. Okay. So that's really coming from our own territory now. So from here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Eritrea. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, Eritrea to Kalimantan, so that's here. Okay. If there's enough capacity there, then yeah, why not? The Italians are supplying us then. Let's get these other units here involved as well. I guess these units here, they can basically stay there for a little bit. They're not pushed, but I'm pretty sure I tried pushing them out. They got really, really fresh units in terms of organization. That's quite interesting to see. Right, these guys here. Let's maybe get 2 of them. Let's pick up another couple of these. Let's pause the game. Let's now put the other guys into here. Because yeah, now we got fresh units here really taking the brunt of the work. There's more stuff being offered. Okay, feel free to send it. And we can of course start researching a new item. There's not much left to research really. Let's go for these marine upgrades. Let's have a look at this invasion here, or attack here, is what I should say. Let's put an extra one of those modern ones in there. Motorized units. Hopefully don't need too much manpower here really. So let's see how things develop. 80%. It's really, really quickly dropping, as you can see. Supply is an issue for us. You can actually clearly see that, of course, these are motorized units here. So they're basically, yeah, if they disembark, they basically will see, of course, them standing there as real infantry, with, of course, the trucks behind them. Right, let's get these guys involved again. See if we can take that province there again. Pushing further into here. There's no other ports here, which is a bit surprising. So really the main port here is on this side, it looks like. Not sure what's the port size there. It's 1. So it looks like all these Americans and such will have had a bit of a supply situation here, I would say. Even this port here is size 1. These guys here. Let's see if we can push into there. Let's annihilate these guys here now. Should be easily doable. Particularly since the organization is pretty much near 0. But yeah, basically reduce any of the enemies in our hinterland. That should of course be in our favor. Okay. Nice, another bit of research completed. Another land lease offer. They keep on coming in, one at a time. But yeah, my main issue at the moment, like I said, is the manpower. Manpower shortages. That's really what I should be saying. So yeah, it's not that I've got too much manpower, it's got I got too little manpower really. Let's push into there. Alright, moving troops around again. Let's pick this one up again. Push it further through here. Ultimate goal, of course, is the other port city there. I'll do the same with these guys here. Trying, of course, to take as much control of that terrain as we can. At least the Japanese are now moving troops into this Balikpapan. Now, as you can see, the base has already been upgraded, so it's now level 4 naval base, which of course increases again that supply capability there. It looks like we do have a bit of a shortage here, really. And it's probably caused by the level of infrastructure here. So what can we do around that? We can of course do a bit of work on that, which is fine. I can't do anything around the infrastructure. That's peculiar. Why can I not do anything about the infrastructure here? For some reason I can't, which surprises me a little bit. Might be a bug, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm gonna leave these guys here, I think. For the most part. Let's have a look at our supplies here. There's a fair number of these guys that just are not willing or not able to supply me with anything. Let's just get all of that stuff in as much as I can. Okay. Let's push on through the need. The further I push through, the better that should be for me. American tanks are of course moving back. It looks like I actually got a nuclear bomb ready. Nuclear reactor build 1. It's a number of nuclear bombs, and it says 1. Or is that just 1 at 70%? I'm not sure. Royal class. Interesting. So we basically built or have researched a carrier design, which is our Royal class. We're going to go for the next class of carrier. Interesting. We took out a destroyer here. Nice. At least I'm doing better here than I expected, which is most definitely a good thing. Now what have we got here? Sulawesi. Are there any ports there? There's one port down here. And that port here is, yeah, in the meantime preparing quite nicely. What are we doing? We're doing quite decently here. We're doing quite decently here. Lots of stuff moving towards the front here. Attrition is unfortunately taking place here. And I would really say that's down to the infrastructure. Maybe is infrastructure listed down here? Leopoldville, Baghdad. What's happening here? A Peruvian unit is there. Okay. Let's put these guys up near the top, really. Let's see. So those should be repaired really, really quickly. I think the other one has already been repaired, but this one will be done in 3 days. And of course this one is the next, where we're going to basically put more port infrastructure in place. Now if I look at my imports exports, at the moment I basically got lots of orders here that are just not being fulfilled, which is actually costing me the use of the factories, really. We got other stuff here, so that was there. If I look at this here, that is fine. That is not so nice. Yeah, guys, really. Let's reset these here. Probably these aren't even worth it, looking at the levels that are at. Just a single item. It's going to cost us more than actually it's going to give us. Because each of those individual instances actually is going to cost us, of course, the use of a factory. Nationalist South Africa here in Southeast Asia. Similar color to, of course, the Philippines, which makes this a bit confusing, maybe. Okay. Let's move into there. Interesting. It's retreating. Okay. Level 4. So in terms of what we got here, average infrastructure of states 2.4 will increase how much supply can go through it. The total level of infrastructure in the area is 5. Total naval base is 5. I think we need 10. Is that what it's saying? I'm not sure. At least it's telling us we don't have enough. So we need 32. We only get 19. So that's not sufficient, really. More volunteers. Peru is sending us 3 volunteers. We're happy to accept those. It doesn't say how much in terms of reinforcements I need, really. Batavia is their capital, it looks like. Kalimantan. Alright guys, you're not sending me anything, let's then cancel that contract with you. So look at who actually can send me something. Or you can potentially send me more. Okay. Nice. Really, really nice here. send these guys in. As you can see, they're all pulling back towards more, yeah, that final corner here of that terrain. Of course, they're trying to prevent us from being able to stay here. But yeah, if we can get our hands on that port city, that'd be great. Hopefully the AI is smart enough not to send the supplies into that little corner there, but we'll see. Supported is 11. Because here it is supported 19.5, and we require 31.95. Yeah, so these guys here, they need to basically get out of here as quick as I can. At the moment, they're some of the really the forerunners in terms of what we're able to do here. Okay. Let's take these guys here. Can I pull all these back to there maybe? Let's use the infrastructure as much as possible. And again. Ah, interesting. They've arrived. They've arrived. Nice. Okay, these guys I want to basically pull back. Hello, where are you? There. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a bug here. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but hopefully we'll be able to resolve that quickly. Supplies are still going to the original port because yeah, it's the best port that we got on the peninsula here. And again, we are needing 33.37 now. We can only support 19.5. Yeah, not really great, but okay. These troops are defending here quite nicely. No, don't go back. Guys, okay, pause the game for a second. Let's move these guys back into where we had originated them from. Let's get that done. Right, perfect. That will be here shortly as well. Once it is here, I can actually send that one back as well. Almost there, and then we're all gonna go to the same location, which is over here. Anyways, guys, a brand new patch has been released for the game, which is patch 1.5. Unfortunately, this save game is not compatible with that. So, yeah, we've been quite successful here with Nationalist South Africa. And yeah, I'd like to, of course, keep those memories quite dear to my heart, or close to my heart. But in the meantime, guys, yeah, I guess we're really at a situation where we can only do little victories still, which... yeah, there's nothing wrong with little victories, but yeah, I really want to move on to the next patch, which brings some nice new improvements, like for example having your field marshals being able to command your generals and those kind of things. Lots of nuances in the game that will be really, really nice to see. So guys, this was really, really the last episode. I know I said that on the last one, but this is really, really the last one. So guys, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and yeah, I do of course look forward to seeing you guys on my next episodes of other series. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.